Hey, what is up, everybody? Welcome to my YouTube channel, Frog Art. Basically, just going through comic books, drawing the panels I like out of them. But I want to especially credit these artists since I'm doing their artwork on YouTube and drawing it. I don't want to leave these guys out. So Jason, Sean Alexander, Yodere Sonara for the art. I don't know if they did pencil, ink, color, all that together, or what extent. It just says their name on here, and then the cover artist as well. Right here, I just want to call them out too. Look how awesome this cover is, man. I would have drawn. Maybe I should do a series where I draw covers that I like. But basically what I do, guys, take comic books I like for the week. It's like I just record the pool I get, flip through the panels I like, and I find artwork I like to draw. So let me go to the panel that I'll be drawing here today. Here it is. So I thought this was a pretty good, like I guess you call it a splash page of Spawn when he gets his new armor in this issue. Basically, I went through that and drew it. So I want to make sure this is what the original looks like. I'm not taking this guy's credit. He did this way better than I did, or they did. Um, and here they are again. All right, guys, so straight into the drawing. At this part in the drawing, I'm basically just roughing in the details. So there'll be some commentary, and this will just be playing in the background. I'll be giving myself some critique on this because, like I said in the last video, I'm not really doing this for content. It's mainly for me to learn and to share like these guys' artworks and to highlight their effort, man. Because this did give me a lot of respect for them. I can't imagine, the amount of time it goes into making a full comic, and this is just me trying to learn off a few poses. So yeah, a lot of respect for these guys. But getting more into the drawing itself and what I was thinking in the video, like I said, there are going to be some critiques right here. I was mainly just trying to make sure the foreshortening didn't look too goofy. If you don't know what that is, if you look at the comic book, if you see Spawn's hand and his leg, they're like coming towards the viewer, and basically that's called foreshortening. So it's kind of hard to pull off. I mean, if you practice it, you get better, obviously. But if you get this wrong, I feel like it makes it really obvious. It'll just look like your guy has like a bigger arm or a bigger leg than the other leg. So I feel like there was a little bit of that in this drawing, but it's okay, man. I feel like you practice and you improve. So respect for the artist, but also it's just good to get practicing. So getting more into the drawing, I think I'm clearing up most of the pencil work here and just blocking in what I want Spawn to look like. And based on in the comic, this is whenever he was getting his new armor. So if you want to support this comic, it's King Spawn issue 36. Just quick shout out right there. And yep, getting to the cape now. You can see on the top right. Yep, I already erased that hard line. I have a hard time with being a little bit too heavy on the pencil. But aside from that, I had a lot of fun doing the cape. I didn't try to copy it to the T, but just kind of keep in mind, like, just how crazy his cape was, and that can be a lot of fun. It kind of reminds me of Venom and like the symbiote stuff. So yeah, just blocking in this more, and I think in a few seconds I'll move on to the inking portion of the drawing. So again, just correcting that line and just kind of looking at it a few more times to see how I feel about it. All right, so moving on to the inking portion, I already see my fountain pen here. This is a Lamy Safari fountain pen. I don't know the length of the nib, but they've increased their pricing, man. It used to be pretty cheap to get one of these. Now I think it's like 20 bucks. So yeah, now moving on, I had to be very careful with the face because if you jack up with a pen, it just you can't really erase the white portion of it. So yeah, just starting with the head and torso. I'll be honest, man. Mainly with this pen, I just started where my hand felt comfortable because I haven't used the pen in a while. I need to get back into it, especially with brushes. So I might do a future video on if anyone who knows who John Romita Sr. is, if you're into comics, I'm sure you do. I might do a few studies on him, man, because he did my favorite Spider-Man. So, I'm getting a little bit on a side tangent, but definitely want to get better inking is the point. Right here, I'm kind of just blocking in the anatomy. I didn't want to make everything too dark in his chest, even though he's primarily got like a black outfit on. And then here's the cape. Try to get it off the little stand there because it was just uncomfortable to do with that. So yeah, guys, fast forward in here to the most of the parts of the inking that I got done were the outline there and a little bit more in the details. So this part of the drawing, I'm blocking in the darker parts and getting my brush out. So that's really all I used was this fountain pen. And I believe the Micron brush was the brush I used here. But that's basically towards the end of this drawing, man. I fast forward a little bit so it'd be easier for your guys' eyes. But yep, blocking in the rest of the shadow shapes and doing the rest of the smaller details there with the fountain pen again. But just wanted to say thanks for watching. If anyone watched this thing the whole way through, let me know if you want to see more or what comics. And just want to shout them out one more time. This is issue 36 of King Spawn. But yep, that's the end of the drawing, guys. Appreciate you for watching. And there's the original photo there again, guys. Peace out.